nice little gravel pond. It's not the prettiest of ponds, but it does have a lot of carp. The one I caught yesterday was just the little one. Probably didn't even break 5 pounds. But there are definitely some bigger fish in here for the area, about 15 pounds. I don't think there's any fish around here that get up in the upper 20s. However, there is a pond right down the street from me that has a possible 30-pounder, but that's a small pond, and you really have got to hit that hard to be able to get that fish. But anyway, today we're just fishing for bites, one bite at a time. We've got 2 chod rigs out there. One has the instant action coconut cream, and the other one has the Nash citrus. Those are both 15 millimeter. And then on the other rod we have a snowman rig, which is the Nash instant action coconut cream. And all the rods that I have out there, I put out with a small bag, about that big, full of their selected baits. And it's a pretty good setup. Yesterday we had a lot of fish moving up by shore, like 5 feet in front of me. There would be groups of 6 or 7 fish, and I just thrown out handfuls of bait, and I hooked one, he popped off, and then I caught another, just a little baby. But that was at about 4 o'clock, so we're here at 8:30 in the morning, so we're seeing how different it is. I've only seen one fish show. It was only a little rare. It wasn't any big jumps. Like yesterday they were jumping around. But hopefully they're out there in the middle of the lake where I got my baits, just swimming around, kind of grabbing up, waiting for the water to warm up throughout the day. Well, we waited patiently. Only been out an hour, but it is a while for me. And the reel on the left just went, oh! Well, I just had one take, and then I'm about to film this fish, and another one, my other rod goes ripping off. So, here's one. This is the rod that just ripped off after the first one. Nice little common. And then, here's 2. Another stunning common. Nice and big. Good fighters. They took it really well, and that was mad. That was within 2 minutes of each other, literally. And they're kind of cold, but we're gonna slip them back in. Alright, so I would really like to commend Nash Bait on their instant action coconut cream boilies. These things are amazing. I got bites in 10 minutes with this stuff yesterday, and then after I hooked the fish and brought him in, released him, I cast out another rod with this. Within 10 minutes I had another fish. So these are really great. They're really easy to crumble, so they're nice and soluble. They're good for park lakes, mostly. well, they're good anywhere, but they're best for park lakes because there's so much bread going in there that if you crumble up these in your PVA bag and then you toss that out, once it gets water in it, it's gonna really just turn to pretty much bread. It looks just like it, and you can even throw it in there in your PVA bag mix. So this is a really great bait. Caught fish on this. And then there's what's left of my citrus. This is the Nash citrus, about 15 mil, and these smell awesome. They smell like bubble gum, and they're a great bait. Just like the instant action, crumble up real nicely, and they're great in the winter because they smell in the water really good, and they're so bright that if you just have a few boilies or even just a single hook bait fished out there, it'll attract a weary kind of winter carp that's not really eager to feed. Because it's like, if you're not hungry, you're not going to want to go eat the 4-course meal, which would be a big bag of boilies. You want to just go for that single little piece of candy. So these are great baits. I highly, highly, highly recommend them. You can fish them on almost anywhere with any rig, and they fish pretty damn good. Chod has only been out for about 10 minutes, and this one just took it and ran like mad. So yeah, another nice little common. Let's get it back in. So what I've got here is a nice little Chod rig. As you can see, we've got a nice 4-ounce gripper lead just to get that strong hook set, as well as a wiggle liner just to make sure that nothing tangles up. Our hook link is a Nash combi link. It's a nice hook link. We got a swivel, and got about another 1.5 feet of the Nash combi link, and then just mended onto my main line. And then we've got our Chod rig. We've got just a swivel. It can move up and down the combi link. It stops at the knot, and that has a good about 1.5 feet of space to move around. And then we've just got a nice 15 mil instant action coconut cream pop-up Nash Chod link material here. It's very stiff, perfect. It's easy to form. And then just a little bit of shrink tube over the knots just to keep everything nice and tight.
Move on, so those wishes come true.
Yes, new personal best. Got a monster fish. I mean, it's a big fish. So he took it really nicely, really hard. And I tried pulling him in, but he just wouldn't budge. This is a really big fish. That's what I came here for. Yes. Big old fish. Right on the snowman rig, actually. Awesome fish. Big eggs. And actually, that's the Nash coconut cream he's pooping out. That's awesome. He's been feeding on this stuff. Woo-hoo. Opposite rod. Rocky, look. I haven't had two going up. This one feels a little smaller. Yep, this is smaller.